Good evening, everyone. We would like to welcome you all to tonight's ceremony. Before we begin, can you please all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, choir members. That was beautiful. Good evening to our Parsippany Hills High School families, faculty members, special guests, and outstanding senior students. I'm Dr. Barbara Sargent. I'm the superintendent and very lucky person to be leading this marvelous community and to be celebrating this evening with all of you. I'm honored to be included in this celebration and grateful to be able to have a moment to express my appreciation and amazement to all of you for navigating successfully through a pretty amazing 4 years of high school. Seniors, you are nearly at the end of your high school journey, and I am privileged to share this senior awards evening with you as we celebrate your wonderful achievements in academics, community service, athletics, and scholarship. May this be just a small taste of many more accolades to come as you move beyond the Parsippany community and leave your mark on the world. Thank you so much to our scholarship donors. There are beautiful and moving stories behind so many of these awards. Many of you provide these scholarships in memory of family members, and we are honored that you extend your family's legacy to include our students. Congratulations to our students and to our families. Enjoy the evening. It's my privilege to introduce Dr. Thompson, principal of Parsippany Hills High School.
Thank you, Dr. Sargent. First, I'd like to thank our maintenance staff and our Par Hills custodial staff for all their work in setting up the field and making tonight possible. We got a beautiful, thank you. Fortunate enough to have a beautiful evening, and there's a lot that goes into this. I want to thank Mr. Andy Nichols and his production crew for all of their work, Ms. Christine Bouchon and their counseling staff for all their planning for this evening, and all their coordination and promotion of the awards and scholarships throughout the year. Especially Ms. Lillian Sagas and Mrs. Patricia Dedayan for all of their work behind the scenes. Thank you to our Par Hills admin team for joining us tonight. And I'd also like to thank Superintendent Dr. Sargent, our Board of Education members, Mr. Timothy Barrios, and Ms. Judy Mayer for joining us tonight to celebrate our senior award winners. I would like to share my gratitude for all of our sponsors that have generously provided their funding to help our seniors achieve their future academic goals. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of our senior award winners and their families on this remarkable accomplishment in difficult circumstances. Author Sean Anker quoted from a Harvard undergraduate study, appropriately titled Very Happy People. Researchers sought out the characteristics of the happiest 10% among us. Do they live in warm climates? Are they all wealthy? Are they all physically fit? Turns out there was one and only one characteristic that distinguished the happiest 10% from everyone else: the strength of their social relationships. The empirical study of well-being among the 1,600 Harvard undergraduates found a similar result. Social support was far greater predictor of happiness than any other factor, more than GPA, family income, SAT scores, age, gender, or race. The point is, the more social support you have, the happier you are. And as we know, the happier you are, the more advantages you accrue in nearly every domain of your life. Tonight, our seniors get to share this night with the special people that have guided them and supported them through the last few challenging years. Enjoy what you have accomplished, and thank the sponsors that have recognized you and the friends and the family that have supported you. Congratulations. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarship. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the PSAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. Of the 1.5 million entrants, some qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. This year, we had 2 students advance to finalist standing in the National Merit Scholarship Program of 2022 by demonstrating through distinguished performance high potential for future academic accomplishment. Eric Shu and Alexa Stringham, congratulations. In late September, more than 2/3, about 34,000 of the approximately 50,000 high scorers in the PSAT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended students are named based on a nationally applied selection index score that may vary from year to year and is typically below the level required for participants to be named semifinalists in their respective states. Although commended students do not continue in the competition for national merit scholarships, some of these students do become candidates for special sponsored scholarships by corporations and businesses. The recognized National Merit Letter of Commendation is Ashley Kornreich. Ashley was also selected by the National Merit Corporation for the Henry Tabb Memorial Scholarship sponsored by ADP. So again, congratulations. The Jefferson Cups to my right are awarded to the top 25 students in their graduating class. These students should be proud of their academic accomplishment, and I am happy to award these cups to the following students in rank order, starting with number 25, Reagan Murphy. Julia Heller. Chantel Dominique Alvarez. Ashwathi Ranjith. Shreya Mishra. Kira Duffy. Eric Shu. Kate Poner. Hannah Mao. Kazi Ahmed. Samantha Villanueva. Dominic Cicatelli. Alana Valley. Shania Danella Alvarez. William Geiger. Tavashi Deo. Kunal Chauhan. Nicole Narvez. Sahil Shah. Rashida Kaja. Soham Gitonde. Sophia Lavatsky. Ashley Kornreich. Akshat Shavan Patil. Ishan Hugh. Congratulations to the top 25 students of the 2022 graduating class. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Hillary Ververs. I'm the scholarship coordinator with the PHHS PTSA. Say that 3 times fast. The PTSA is a partnership among teachers, parents, and students here at the Hills, and our goal is just to promote unity and cooperation among those three groups to make it the best experience possible for your students here while they're here. Among the things that we take care of are teacher appreciation luncheon and welcome back breakfast. We help manage project graduation. Some of you may have seen me creeping along your front yard delivering lawn signs. Hopefully someday soon we can return to half-day snacks. We've done some beautification projects around the school, and just, again, anything that helps promote a joint partnership among the three groups. So I'm very pleased to be here this evening to present our award to your valedictorian, Ishan Hugh. As well as the salutatorian, Akshat Shavan Patil.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tim Barrios. I am the president of the Board of Education. I want to tell you that it's an honor to be here tonight and to pass this presentation. In all of our board meetings, we always start off with, in my humble opinion, the most important part of the board meeting, which is the student liaison report. Both high schools are represented. And your representative here for the Parsippany Hills High School, Naomi comes always prepared, but keeps the board aware as what the happenings are at the high school, and to let us know what's going on, whether it's in a football game or an event or testing. So we are always aware, and a lot of good information is delivered to us. So with that having been said, I would like to present this recognition to Ashvi Desai in recognition of outstanding service as a Parsippany Hills High School student liaison to the Parsippany Troy Hills Board of Education 2020 through 2022.
Take this.
The Steadfast Viking Award is given to a student who has demonstrated a true determination to perseverance through difficult moments with grace and courage. This student has been a person noted for their commitment to our school through their academic achievement, involvement in activities, and sportsmanship. What makes the student truly special, however, is the way in which they maintain their sense of Viking pride, personal commitment, and dignity through victories and challenges. We are unanimous in our choice to award this year's Steadfast Viking Award to Sierra Lonsinger.
Good evening. Each year, we are given the task of choosing those students who best exemplify the hard work, integrity, and spirit that embodies our Parsippany Hills Vikings. It is a testament to our students that this is a very difficult choice because each one of you could be one of our winners. After much deliberation, we are proud to announce that this year we have 3 winners of the Parsippany Hills Faculty and Staff Award. They are Julia Heller, Kylie Wan, and Nicholas Valecki.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Sargent, distinguished guests, fellow educators, and the fabulous class of 2022. At a wonderful event such as this, we are here to celebrate and recognize students that have done extraordinary events as a high school student. I would like to first thank your parents and teachers for bringing you to this moment and for challenging you and guiding you to understand the importance of thinking of others. But what does that mean? To earn the Dr. Frank A. Calabria Scholarship, you must be an individual that does more than think of others. They must exhibit this in their actions and their very way of life. This individual must have the sense of community, loyalty, and integrity while serving within their soul. And perhaps, like my father, have a little fun while giving back to your community. My father has been known to say, when you do something for a child, you are never wrong. This is true. However, he also believed that held true for all human beings and for our country. On behalf of our family, I must recognize the anniversary of D-Day today and thank the people who served beyond our community and served our country. That is what this, thank you. Thank you. That is what this scholarship is all about, serving your community with honor and dignity. I thank all the applicants who applied, but there was one individual who has accomplished many efforts for cancer survivors, supported students suffering from mental illness, and plans to pursue a career in medicine at The Ohio State University. And her brave, conscientious character spoke for itself. The Dr. Frank A. Calabria Scholarship is awarded to Reagan Murphy.
Good evening. I am Ben Pramanik. Looks like this is my 7th trip here, I believe. So I am here for the scholarship that we introduced my wife and myself in honor, in the memory of my parents, Kanailal and Charubala Pramanik Scholarship. But before I give this scholarship, I must congratulate the class of 2022. You have accomplished a lot. This diploma, you know, the accomplishment, your training that you receive at this high school, you will be able to do anything that you want to achieve. I like to tell you 2 things. Think about what new thing you can do, new approach that will lead to new discovery. Maybe you can come up with a better medicine for COVID-19. So now I go to the scholarship that we introduce. I will tell you a minute regarding my parents. They didn't have much of an education, actually. 8th grade and 5th grade, my father and mother. And in order to, they want to educate their children, they moved from a remote village in India to a town, and so that they can, you know, give a better education, but things started becoming very difficult economically. They started selling their land that they have. They used to maintain their living, and that ran out. Last resort that they had is their house. They sold the house. They had no place to live. That point, a very wealthy man in the town approached my father, asked him. He had a 2-story building, large building, that you go live there for rest of your life. Initially, my father refused. Then he accepted, and there he spent last 5-6 years of his life. He did not know what was happening to the children. Children succeeded remarkably. Many of them came to the United States with scholarship, fellowship, and completed master degree, doctorate degree. Grandchildren even did better, great-grandchildren. Now in the family, there are 4 physicians. But there are 2 grandsons and a great-grandson, and not the 4 yet, another one in the medical school. And these 3 doctors that in the family, they work day and night to treat the COVID patient. In the process, 2 of them got COVID. As soon as they recovered, they went back again to treat the COVID patient. Last thing I want to do, what happened to my mother? My mother moved to Texas, and she had a stroke about 10, 11 years ago, and her grandson is a physician in New York. He came to know, and he called the hospital. He spoke to the physician, and he happened to be a stroke specialist. And the physician immediately went to my mother and told that your grandson from New York, he was at NYU Langoon, he called. Ultimately, he went there and saw my mother. He was overjoyed. And she survived that stroke, but then next year, she died in a normal way at the age of 96. So now the scholarship, we have 5 winners. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If I miss, please forgive me. Sofia Levitsky. Next, Deb Joshi. Dominic Sicotelli. Laila Shapiro. And next, Shoham Gaitan, do I say it right?
Good evening. My name is John Russell, and my daughter Megan and I are presenting the Kate Russell Memorial Scholarship. Our family would also wish to congratulate all the recipients of the awards tonight. Our daughter and sister, Kate Marie Russell, passed away in the Dominican Republic on March 16, 2009, while on spring break. At that time, she was a sophomore at Montclair State University after graduating from Parsippany Hills High School in 2007. In addition to her studies at Parsippany Hills, Kate participated in a variety of sports. The sport she enjoyed the most was softball, for which she served as co-captain her senior year. And since Kate's passing, a softball game has been played annually in her memory, with players participating from both before and after her time at Parsippany Hills High School. The game this year is being played this coming weekend of June 11th and 12th.
The Kate Russell Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior female athlete that exemplifies the same qualities as Kate. To Kate, the sportsmanship and camaraderie on the field was more important than a win. To be a positive member of the team was imperative. This year's recipient spoke of teamwork in a different way in her essay than we have seen before. She highlighted how in order to be part of a team, you need to be faced with difficult moments that require people to work together to succeed. I think my sister would agree with this thought. This year's recipient of the Kate Russell Memorial Scholarship is Layla Shapiro.
Good evening. It's an honor for me to present this scholarship, which is awarded to a student from each Parsippany High School in memory of my father, Tom Lattis. My dad's life was characterized by his willingness to give back to the community and especially the children of Parsippany. We have chosen a student who exemplifies the ideals our father lived by, combining academic excellence with a heart to give back to the community through volunteer work and extracurricular activities. This year's very deserving recipient of the Tom Lattis Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is Kira Stensgaard. Still here, okay. The Parsippany Education Foundation, Incorporated, is a nonprofit organization established in 1996 to enrich the opportunities and experiences of students in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Its board of directors consists of volunteers committed to developing a community of learners. The foundation awards school grants put forth by the three groups who have direct involvement in the learning process: students, educators, and parents. The scholarship award is based on a student's commitment to excellence in the classroom as well as the community. Thanks to this amazingly generous sponsorship from McCabe, Heydrich, and Wong, this year's $5,000 scholarship award is awarded to Kira Stensgaard. Sorry. Congratulations.
Good evening. The Love Like Ashley Memorial Fund was established by our family in 2016, and each year we award a scholarship in memory of our daughter, Ashley Nicole. Ashley was wise and mature beyond her years. Her spirit of patience, kindness, inclusion, and compassion are what guide us when selecting the winners each year. This year we received many amazing applications and will be awarding two $1,000 scholarships. The first recipient impressed us with her amazing list of accomplishments and many services to the Parsippany community. In her essay, she talked about her sincere desire to make a positive contribution to the community around her and to do her part to make the world a better place. The most significant among her accomplishments was for her Girl Scout Gold Award, where she designed and created an educational pollinator garden to build awareness for the endangered monarch butterfly. She used the garden to teach educational workshops about pollination, endangered animals, and the butterfly migration and life cycle to Parsippany students. She'll be attending Montclair State in the fall. We are honored to present the first scholarship to Caitlin Badke. Our next recipient truly embodies what the Love Like Ashley Scholarship is all about. Her extensive list of community involvement and academic achievements are quite outstanding. But what we were most impressed with was the project she completed for her Girl Scout Gold Award. She planned, developed, and implemented the Unified Physical Education program here at Parsippany Hills High School. She recognized the need for a class where students with special needs could practice their social skills and interact with student volunteers who could put their leadership and patience skills to use. The course encourages many of the values that Ashley undoubtedly exhibited: patience, passion, love, ambition, inclusion, friendliness, uniqueness, and acceptance. In the fall, she will be attending the University of Florida, where she will begin to work toward her career as a special education lawyer. We could not be more proud to present the Love Like Ashley Scholarship to Kira Duffy.
Good evening. My name is Andrea Mancuso-Romalo. I'm an alumnus of the class of 2009. I'm here to present the third annual Pro Humanitate Award in memory of my brother, Matthew Griffin Mancuso. Matthew attended Intervale, Brooklawn, and was part of the Par Hills class of 2011. After high school, he went to Wake Forest University, graduated with his master's in accountancy and a CPA at the same time, and soon joined PwC up in Boston. Matthew passed away suddenly in November 2018 following a massive organ failure brought on by complications from juvenile diabetes. He was 25 years old. Those who knew Matthew knew just how remarkable he was. He lived his entire life by Wake Forest's motto, Pro Humanitate, and it forms the philosophy for the award that I'm honored to present this evening. To quote, Pro Humanitate, or for humanity, is about us. It is about the greater meaning of what it means to be a human. It's a calling to use our knowledge, talents, compassions to better the lives of others. It can mean donating time and resources to our communities, or simply a lifelong commitment to pursuing our best self. It's an opportunity to leave the world better than we found it. Each year, we ask some of Matt's former teachers to get together and to choose the Pro Humanitate Scholar based on the traits that they know one deserving student shares with Matthew. Tonight's awardee, and the top pick of not one, but 4 of Matt's former teachers, had this to say about our student this year. This year's scholar is kind-hearted and empathetic. They have a great work ethic, attitude, and personality. They are one of the most unique, inclusive, and selfless students around. This student cares about doing the right thing. Their creative spirit and gentle demeanor, combined with a passion for learning, make them an excellent choice for this scholarship. And finally, my favorite one, they have an infectious smile, just like Matthew did. They have a heart as big as Texas and want to help everybody. Sorry. Their presence radiates happiness. The winner of the third PHHS Pro Humanitate Award and a $1,000 scholarship is Emma Pierce. One sec. Emma, hello. Please know that while this award is in memory of my brother, it is very much to celebrate a student like yourself. On behalf of my family, the Board of Directors of the Matthew Griffin Mancuso Memorial Fund, we congratulate you, your family, and the entire class of 2022. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Bob Adamo, president of the local Sons of Italy Lodge 2561, joined here by Councilman Michael DePiero. We're here to award some scholarships tonight that our scholarship committee got together and considered many applicants. I have to tell you, I've done it for 2 years and it's a very tough job. All the applicants are very deserving and they all should be very proud of the accomplishments that they've done, not only academically, but in their extracurricular activities. I don't know where they find the time or the energy to do it. You all should be very well applauded for what you do. The Sons of Italy is the oldest and largest organization of Italian-American men and women in the United States and Canada. Its foundation enhances opportunities and experiences for high school students, contributes to research and treatment of Cooley's anemia and Alzheimer's disease, and supports the preservation and promotion of Italian-American culture. These scholarships are awarded in memory of Biaggi Basil Ricci. Basil was a World War II veteran, a very supportive member of the Sons of Italy and many other organizations. He was a mentor to many and a man of great integrity and generosity. These scholarships are based on scholastic achievement, school and community activities. And without further ado, I'll introduce Mike DePiero to present the scholarships.
Thank you, Bob. Our first scholarship goes to Dominic Ciccatelli. Second to Vincent LaCour. Nicole Delvecchia. On behalf of the Sons of Italy, we'd like to congratulate the entire graduating class of 2022 and wish you all well in future endeavors.
The Rocco A. Serbo Memorial Building Trade Scholarship was established in memory of my Uncle Rocky after his death in 1989. Rocco Anthony Serbo was a lifelong Parsippany resident and co-founder of Serbo Lumber and Hardware, our family business that's celebrating 75th anniversary next year. We're very proud of that. Thank you. So my Uncle Rocky was a World War II veteran who was drafted, fought in the Battle of the Bulge, captured as a prisoner of war, liberated, honorably discharged, and returned to Parsippany by his 20th birthday. He was a District 6 volunteer fireman and active in his community. He was a strong supporter of vocational education and would be so proud that this scholarship carries his name. I'm pleased to present this certificate and $500 in recognition of this student's achievement in building trades, David Zelinskis.
Hey, good evening. My name is Mary Ann Sale, and I'm here on behalf of the Intervale PTA. The next two scholarships, one is the Lauren Bosey Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded annually to recognize a student who excels in leadership skills, both in school and in the community. Leadership is defined as the ability to lead. It's a straightforward and uncomplicated definition, but it is a mighty role to take on. A good leader has a vision that is seen to completion and possesses the qualities of courage, integrity, and focus. A good leader empowers those around them to be the best they can be. All of the scholarship applicants clearly demonstrated these strong leadership qualities. Students wanted to share their knowledge and skills to help brighten and enhance the lives of others. The recipient of this scholarship embodies leadership. Whether working tirelessly for the New Jersey Association of Student Councils as a state president and administrative assistant, or being an active member of the National Honor Society, the Italian Honor Society, and the Peer Leaders Activity Club, This recipient has done so with great enthusiasm and pride, teaching and inspiring others. I am certain this recipient will continue to soar and take on leadership roles in the future. It is with great pleasure that I award the Lauren Bosey Memorial Leadership Scholarship to Melissa Lalo. Okay. The Dorothy Davies Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to recognize a student who excels in volunteer service. We know that a volunteer is someone who gives time, effort, and talent to a need or cause without profiting monetarily. Volunteers have a sense of purpose. They become part of a community, gain confidence, meet new people, take on new challenges, and learn new skills. Simply put, they make a difference. This year's applicants have been very busy. They have been extremely creative in the ways that they have continued to assist and bring smiles to faces. The recipient of this scholarship personifies volunteer service. Whether volunteering for Relay for Life of Morris County, tutoring students through the National Honor Society, instructing young athletes in field hockey, or volunteering at church, this recipient has done so eagerly and selflessly. I find it most impressive that the recipient has volunteered so much of her time for events both in and out of school while playing sports and working more than 20 hours a week. I am certain this recipient will continue to give back to her community as one of her purposes in life. It is with great pleasure that I award the Dorothy Davies Memorial Scholarship to Reagan Murphy.
The Santillan family started this scholarship in memory of Maria, who was a 1992 graduate of Parsippany Hills High School. She perished on 9/11. The family was looking for a student who has the characteristic traits their sister had. She was kind, passionate, and helpful to others. The family is pleased that Nish Patel is this year's recipient of the 92 Maria T. Santillan Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Mr. Lou Ludwig was the principal at Parsippany Hills High School during the 2012-2013 school year. During that time, he made an enormous positive impact on our school and community. Mr. Ludwig had a true passion for education. He was a leader, a mentor, a teacher, and a dear friend of mine. I know I speak on behalf of the Parsippany Hills community that we were so fortunate to have Mr. Ludwig as a Viking. This year's recipient of the Lou Ludwig Memorial Scholarship is a young man who has the character, personality, and determination that Lou respected and admired. Lou would love this young man's attitude, spirit, and big heart. On behalf of the Ludwig family, it is my privilege to present the Lou Ludwig Memorial Scholarship to Mr. Joseph Antonacci.
Bernard Packin was the first principal of Parsippany Hills High School. He stood for many things: learning, equality, and community. With his leadership, he was able to not only change the way students learn, but also made an impact on education around the country. Mr. Packin set a new standard for the future generation of students. Parsippany Hills was designed with a heart in the middle of it. That heart included the library and administrators with the students' classrooms around it. The importance of this heart was knowing that the principal was accessible at any time to any student with an open door policy, which was important to Mr. Packin. Parsippany Hills High School was more than just a job or a place that Mr. Packin would show up to work every day, but he considered everyone family. Mr. Packin knew that the world was changing and can see the impact of how social changes and pressures would affect future students. As one of Mr. Packin's good friends, Dr. Perlette, former chairperson of the English department, said, "Bernard Packin is a man who really cares and is interested in people and their welfare. His influence is everywhere at Parsippany Hills." The Packin family shares this story because they feel it is important to understand the legacy Mr. Packin's impact on PHHS. This is why the Packin family finds this award so important to give to a PHHS student every year. It is with great pleasure that the Packin family has chosen this year as the recipient of the Bernard Packin Family Scholarship, Kira Stensgar.
Good evening. Congratulations to the graduates and to your families. Each year, Mount Tabor PTA gives a scholarship to a former Mount Tabor graduate. This year's applicants were asked to present an essay answering this question: if you had the power to change one thing to improve our country, what would you do? As you can imagine, we got some wonderful and insightful answers from our applicants. This year's winner focused on helping to improve treatment and care for those struggling with addiction. Our committee was impressed with her ambition and empathy for the addicted population. This year is my honor to present the Mount Tabor PTA Scholarship Award to Sophia Lopez.
Good evening. Every year, the Littleton PTA has the joy of reading essays written by former students reflecting on their favorite Littleton teacher and how that teacher has impacted them today. We are proud to honor 2 of those students tonight for both their academic success in high school as well as the character they have shown that truly makes us, all of us at Littleton, including the teachers they wrote about, so very proud. Congratulations to this year's winners of the Littleton Alumni PTA Scholarship, Eric Oslin and Carly Spiel.
On behalf of the Brooklawn PTSA, congratulations on receiving the Brooklawn PTSA Alumni Scholarship. We are very proud of your academic accomplishments, exceptional work ethic, and the admirable character you exhibited during your time in the Parsippany Troy Hill School District. We wish you the very best of luck in all your endeavors at college and beyond. The winners are Dominic Cicatelli and Kelly Fajardo. This year, the Eastlake School PTA would like to acknowledge someone who has shown great dedication to his classmates, teachers, and her community through hard work and volunteerism. This amazing accomplishment is just one step on your journey. Your unique perspective and mindset were truly an asset as you earned this award. You deserve all the opportunities this brings your way. The Greg Puzio Scholarship from the Eastlake School PTA is proud to acknowledge and award Shreya Faldu. Congratulations, Shreya. The Lake Parsippany PTA Scholarship is awarded to a student who is an alumni of Lake Parsippany Elementary School, has demonstrated academic excellence, and plans to continue their education at a college or university of their choice. This year's recipient was selected due to her academic achievements, personal character, and commitment to the Viking community. Congratulations to Megan Nasita for being awarded the Lake Parsippany PTA Scholarship.
I wear many hats. The American Legion is America's largest wartime veteran service organization with 2.7 million members in approximately 16,000 Legion posts. The American Legion motto is still serving America. I am Michael J. DePiero, a life member of American Legion Post 249, located on North Beverwick Road in Lake Hiawatha. Every post, including ours, is involved in activities such as Americanism, national security, Veterans Affairs, and rehabilitation, children, youth, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and Veterans Hospital visitations. At this moment, thousands of America's finest young men and women are serving in harm's way on our behalf in places thousands of miles from our shores. We may be from different generations. We may have been involved in different wars. But we have one common bond with these young men and women: wartime service. It is a bond that never can be broken. It is my pleasure this evening, on behalf of American Legion Post 249, to present the Aaron Leaf Award of $500. This award is based upon scholastic achievements, school and community activities, and interview. The award winner is Kira Duffy. I also wear a Rotary hat. Rotary is a worldwide service organization. 1.2 million men and women in over 200 countries bring together business and professional leaders in order to provide humanitarian services to advance the goodwill and peace around the world. Our motto is service above self. Nationally and internationally, we provide support to Easter Seals, Camp Merry Heart, the Gift of Life Foundation. We contribute to Polio Plus, an international initiative begun by Rotary to eradicate polio from the planet. Locally, Our club provides scholarships to Parsippany students, contributes to social services, libraries, food pantries. We support Interact Club, Boy Scout, Girl Scout projects, Little League, soccer clubs, and much, much more. Since Parsippany Hills High School Interact is a student branch of Parsippany Rotary, our scholarship will always be an Interact student who has demonstrated participation and leadership in serving his or her school and community. We would like to thank Sabrina Rosendahl and Carrie Dotter for all that they do for the students. And the winner is Carly Spiel. Congratulations to the entire graduating class. We wish you well in future endeavors.
Hello again. In addition to the top 2 student awards, the PTSA also awards scholarships based on service and activities. This year we have 2 recipients. The first is Madison Ballesteros. And Kira Duffy. Congratulations, senior parents and class of 2022.
Good evening. I'm Bonnie Sturm, the Service Leader Programs Director for the Kiwanis Club of Greater Parsippany, part of Kiwanis International. There are Kiwanis clubs in over 100 countries, all with the same mission, to change the world one child at a time. The Kiwanis Club of Greater Parsippany sponsors student clubs in all 14 schools in the Parsippany School District, K-Kids in the elementary schools, Builders Club in the middle schools, and Key Club in both high schools. In total, over 500 young people in our student clubs perform well over 1,000 hours of service each year to their homes, schools, and communities. Key Club is the largest high school service organization in the world, with more than 250,000 members in more than 40 countries. As past advisor to the Parsippany Hills Key Club, I was honored to work with these students for the first 2 years of their Key Club journey. I've seen the amazing work that they do, and I can attest that the students receiving these $500 scholarships tonight truly embody the Key Club motto, caring our way of life. The winners of the Kiwanis Club of Greater Parsippany scholarships are Mashida Kaja, and Caitlin Badke. Harold Gantner was a charter member of the Kiwanis Club of Greater Parsippany. He avidly promoted fellowship between Kiwanians and Kiwanis clubs via the interclub process. He was also a significant supporter of the March of Dimes and the Iodine Deficiency Disorder Project. The annual $1,000 Harold Gantner Memorial Scholarship is jointly sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Greater Parsippany and the New Jersey District of Key Club. We would like to recognize Caitlin for being awarded this scholarship at the Key Club District Education Conference this past April.
The next 2 scholarships were established by Mr. and Mrs. Paul and Michelle Weibel in honor of 2 of their most beloved teachers while attending Parsippany Hills. The Gus Picarillo Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding science student who has shown exceptional aptitude and dedication to the subject. This year's Gus Picarillo Scholarship goes to Olivia Yang. The Rose Saracillo Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding world language student who has shown a deep appreciation and curiosity toward a culture other than their own. This year's Rose Saracillo Scholarship goes to Julia Heller. It's not in here, Julia. Congratulations. Oh, wait. Come back. Wrong folder. I'm sorry.
First, I'd like to congratulate the senior parents and the 2022 graduating class. I'm proud to be on the board of directors for the Parsippany Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today to present an award to a notable student who has given back to our great community. On behalf of our board of directors, we are proud to say that the Parsippany Area Chamber of Commerce has served our community since 1956. And we do our best to help our businesses, residents, and volunteers thrive as we work together to make Parsippany a great community. Our scholarship program works to help students become future business leaders and mentors in our community as well. On behalf of the Parsippany Area Chamber of Commerce, I'm proud to announce this year's recipient, Caitlin Batke. Would you come on up, Caitlin? Caitlin will also be receiving a $1,000 check from the Chamber.
Hi, I'm Nancy Chaffo and Sandy Neglia. We're here to represent the Parsippany Republican Club for the Senior Scholarship. This year, the winner for the scholarship goes to William Geiger.
Good evening. My name is Rob Albrecht, and I'm here with Mary Beth Sherman from Picatinny Federal Credit Union. Our Picatinny Federal Credit Union Future Leaders Scholarship opportunity is something that we look forward to each year. This year, Picatinny Federal Credit Union was on the search for 2022's most promising students. We asked our applicants to write an essay on how they plan to utilize their education to make an impact on the world around them. This year's recipient, Nicole Narvez, wrote about her passion to focus her education on biomedical engineering in order to create new avenues for accessible health care and improve drugs, technology, and treatments. It was a clear choice for our scholarship committee to award Nicole as Picatinny Federal Credit Union's Future Leader Scholarship recipient. Congratulations, Nicole. We wish you continued success.
Hello, my name is Deborah Eckert-Kasha, and I am the scholarship chairperson for Montville Unico Foundation. Montville Unico Foundation started in 1998, and it was part of the Montville Unico, which started in 1989. Unico is an acronym. It stands for Unity, Neighborliness, Integrity, Charity, and Opportunity. Since its inception, we've given over $2 million, and we are proud of that. Our purpose is to promote Italian heritage as well as service above self. Our mission is our family helping your family. This year, the Italian Studies grant was based upon a competitive process, and we had many applicants. Some of the criteria: that the applicant must be of Italian descent, a completion of at least 2 years of Italian language studies, and promote Italian heritage, language, and culture in their studies and activities. One of our criteria is also financial need. The committee screens the applicants, and we are so proud that a $2,500 scholarship this year is awarded to a student who plans to attend William Patterson University for Communications. Her essay focused on not only what she did for her Italian heritage, but also how appreciative she was of her family and her ancestry. This year, our award winner is Nicole Vecchia.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. My name is Dan McDougall. I'm the Facilities Director for the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. It is my honor to represent the New Jersey School Buildings and Grounds Association Northwest Chapter in awarding a scholarship to one of our deserving students. Part of the criteria in the scholarship application is to write an essay on the following question: why a clean, well-maintained, and safe school environment plays an important role in a student's education and contributes to their health and well-being. Parents, you may be surprised to know that over 20% of a student's education is directly attributed to that statement. Here is a quote from this student's essay. "I have seen firsthand in the many instances that I have stayed after school for the tutor center or school sports how hard custodial work can be. These individuals work extremely hard, both after school, after lunch, and throughout the duration of the entire day. And it truly has not and should not go unnoticed. Their continuous and genuine efforts keep me feeling relaxed, and their commitment to keeping our school beautiful takes off an entire layer of stress that would be there otherwise. The New Jersey School Buildings and Grounds Association Northwest Chapter is honored to present a scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Kira Duffy." I would just like to say one more thing about Kira. When I reviewed all of the paperwork that was required as part of her submission, I would just like to say that I was very impressed, and I'm sure that Kira will make great accomplishments going forward and achieve all of her goals in the future.
Good evening. My name is John Su. All my three children are graduate from this high school. I'm a board member of Northern New Jersey Chinese Association. The association was established 50 years ago to encourage immigrant families to actively participate in community activity. We also promote the multicultural society. This scholarship is a small token, so we can work with the younger generation toward the new goal. The scholarship go to Dominic Sicotelli.
Each year, Spencer Saving Bank gives a $1,000 scholarship. This year's recipient is Melissa Trujillo.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2022. I'm Lori Shorno, President of the Morris County Council of Education Associations, which represents more than 10,000 teachers, custodians, paraprofessionals, school nurses, cafeteria workers, and other public school employees. As educators, we know that success comes in many packages. As the leader of an organization that is all-inclusive, I felt it was important that we support students fulfill their passions in any field. Thus, the Visions for Success Award was born, sponsored by the Visions Federal Credit Union and administered by MCCEA Philanthropic Fund. Its aim is to help students fulfill their career choice not supported by a traditional four-year institution. In the past, we have helped post-high school education in mechanic training, culinary school, and fine arts. This year, we are going to help make the world more beautiful by awarding Elizabeth Trunk with a $1,500 scholarship to attend the Artistic Academy.
Good evening. My name is Mary Ann Coyne, and I'm a member of the Women's Club of Parsippany Troy Hills. The Women's Club of Parsippany Troy Hills is proud to have awarded high school scholarships to Parsippany students for over 60 years. Our club was organized in 1954 and believes strongly in education and supporting Parsippany students. Scholarships are awarded at both Parsippany High School and Parsippany Hills High School and are made possible by the proceeds from our club's annual classic fundraiser each July. The scholarships are based upon academic achievement, service to the school, and service to the community. Our club is a member of the General Federation of Women's Clubs and the New Jersey Federation of Women's Clubs. It is the largest non-denominational women's service organization in the world. Graduating class of 2022, we all know that someone here has inspired you, someone here has challenged you, and someone here has motivated you. And we know that you will do amazing things in the future. And remember, there are 3 things in life that you need. You need a wishbone, you need a backbone, and most importantly, you need a funny bone. We are pleased to present our club's $1,000 scholarships to the following students. Dominic Ciccarelli. And we have Melissa Trujillo. And Kira Stensgaard.
Good evening. At Wegmans, we've long believed that we can only achieve our goals if we first fulfill the needs of our people. In this spirit, we created the Wegmans Scholarship Program to assist our people in the pursuit of their higher education. Since 1984, we have awarded over $135 million to over 44,000 employees, Currently, over 5,000 employees are receiving scholarship funds from Wegmans, and this year we've enhanced our commitment by increasing the award to up to $8,000 per student, paid over the course of 4 years. The Wegmans annual scholarship competition includes an application process, and winners are selected based on their application and their work performance. On behalf of Wegmans, and in recognition of his excellence at both work and school, I'm proud to present a 4-year, $2,000 per year Wegmans scholarship to Dominic Cicatelli.
Every year, the Morris County College Fair Committee awards scholarships to graduating Morris County High School seniors who will be attending a 2- or 4-year college or university. With funds generated from past fairs, the committee was able to continue their scholarship this year. Each participating high school nominated one student for a scholarship. The scholarship is for a student planning to attend County College of Morris or for a student planning to attend any 4-year college. Applicants should have exhibited good citizenship, demonstrate current financial need, and have contributed to the life of their high school and community. This year's recipient of the Morris County College Fair Scholarship is Megan Nisita. The scholarship program sponsored by Martin Luther King Jr. Observance Committee of Morris County has the primary goal to support the educational attainment of students dedicated to the legacy of Dr. King, as demonstrated through a track record of community service and a future career commitment of service to others, including striving for the elimination of poverty, discrimination, and social injustice. The Martin Luther King Jr. Observance Committee of Morris County conducts a community-wide celebration annually to commemorate the life and legacy of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This celebration is the foundation for funding the scholarship program. In the spirit of Dr. King's legacy, the Martin Luther King Observance Committee grants competitive scholarship awards to assist Morris County High School graduates from the class of 2022 in the pursuit of college or post-secondary education. The Martin Luther King Observance Committee is pleased to announce Mackenzie Gorman as a 2022 King Scholarship. She is awarded a $1,000 scholarship based on her high school academic achievement, her demonstration of community service, and her future goals to service. Congratulations. The Kachia Foundation is a nonprofit family foundation that was founded in 1994 by Cavalier Joseph Kachia Jr. and his wife Elda. The foundation establishes and supports various educational, cultural, and societal events for the youth of the Italian and Italian-American community, particularly those organized within institutions of higher education. Through the creation of scholarships, study abroad programs, and cultural events, as well as through the establishment of associations and alliances between students, the Kachia Foundation strives to develop and foster long-term relationships between young people and society as a whole. The Foundation's programs aids these young people as they enter society with a sense of pride in their heritage and with goals to continue in the mission of the Foundation as they embark on their adult lives. Each year, the Kachia Foundation provides scholarship funds to many high schools throughout the tri-state area. The funds must be split among 3 students. This year, the 3 students who were chosen to receive the Kachia Foundation scholarships are Kazi Ahmed, Brooke Basile, and Ishan Hu. Congratulations.
This year marks the 35th year of the BP Community Scholarship Program serving the New York and Northern New Jersey area. Since its inception, the program has awarded over $3.5 million and over 2,100 scholarships benefiting promising students. BP is pleased to support this initiative as a way of giving back to the communities in which they operate by encouraging local high school seniors to pursue their dreams of going to college. This year's BP Community Scholarship winner is Dev Joshi. Congratulations, Dev. The Parsippany PBA Local 131 would like to present our annual PBA Scholarship for 2021-2022. Although this year presented to be one of the most challenging times in modern history, not only did they face this pandemic head-on, they unfortunately have been witness to the current events happening across the nation. But even with all that they are experiencing, our students have proven to be the definition of what we know to be, a Viking. Our students have persevered and displayed courage as well as resiliency despite their uphill battle. Our scholarship is based on current students who would like to pursue a career in law enforcement. The fact that we had numerous applications this year despite the current climate in today's society has proven that we still have individuals who would like to make a change as well as a difference. Something that all of us in law enforcement believe when going into this field. We believe that all the applicants are worthy of the scholarship, but unfortunately not all can be chosen. Since last year proved to alter our normal scholarship selection, this year we have the luxury of selecting 2 applicants. Those 2 applicants are Brandon Giesecke and Jacqueline Martinez. The PGT is an organization of parents, teachers, and administrators in Parsippany dedicated to the special needs of the children enrolled in the GRO, or Gifted Reach Out program. Every year, the PGT gives 2 scholarships to graduating seniors who were enrolled in the GRO during their elementary years. 1 student from Parsippany High School and 1 student from Parsippany Hills High School. This year's scholarship recipient is Kiara Duffy. Each year, County College of Morris offers the Freshman Scholarship to eligible high school seniors. 1 student from each high school is selected to be the scholarship recipient based upon the following criteria. The student is a graduate of the class of 2022 from a Morris County high school, ranks in the upper half of the graduating class, and has an overall grade point average of 3.0 or higher. This year's recipient of the County College of Morris Freshman Scholarship is Ariana Miranda. The Morris County Professional Counselors Association is an organization which consists of school counselors serving in the public, private, and parochial school sectors throughout Morris County. Each year, the MCPCA provides scholarships for students who are interested in pursuing a career in a helping profession. As part of the application package, students are asked to write an essay explaining who or what inspired them to enter a helping career. As you can imagine, these stories are heartwarming to read. In addition, students are asked to outline any leadership positions in school and the community and any part-time employment, and to submit an official high school transcript. This year's winner for the 2-year scholarship was selected from a very competitive pool of applicants. Please join me in congratulating Ariana Miranda, who is planning to attend County College of Morris in the fall for nursing.
I am fortunate each year to work with hundreds of students who make me proud to be a counselor and grateful for the opportunity to serve them well. However, out of all the students, there are a few who are an extra deserving. David Zelinskis is one of these students. David has consistently shown himself to be a person of true integrity and heart in all that he does. He is the captain of our ice hockey team and a true role model. He is the first player on the ice and the last player off. He waits for all of his teammates and is always cheering them on. Despite the losing record of our hockey team, David was chosen as the MVP, not only for our team, but for the entire hockey league, because coaches from other schools saw the true character, leadership, and sportsmanship David has demonstrated. Not only does everyone at Parsippany Hills certainly know this to be true, I did not find it at all surprising that people at different schools saw these qualities in David as well. He has stood up for students from different schools, and our administrators received multiple emails from coaches from other schools saying how great a person David is, and they are certainly right. David continually provides mentoring to his teammates and students in demonstrating what it means to be a true Viking and carrying himself in a way that makes us all proud. I am proud to present the MCPCA Caring Student Award to David Zelinskis. Every year, Sunrise ShopRite awards a total of $20,000 in scholarships, $4,000 each to graduating seniors from the 5 public high schools in the communities serviced by their stores. The ShopRite of West Caldwell Continuing Education Grant is merit-based. In selecting recipients, we do not consider financial aid. While grade point average is considered, they do not rely heavily on academic criteria. Rather, the grant seeks to recognize those students throughout the course of their academic career best exhibits the values of integrity, personal growth, respect, empowerment, and family and community. Additional weight is given to students who maintain after-school jobs and keep up their studies. This year's Sunrise ShopRite Continuing Education Grant is Melissa Trujillo.
Unfortunately, Ed Kerrigan couldn't be here tonight, but I am very proud to present the Parsippany Hills Football Parents Association Scholarship to Vincent LaCour.
Good evening and congratulations to tonight's students and to the parents that are here to support them. My name is Laura Sustak and I am the chair of the PHHS Men's Soccer Booster Association. I would like to thank the parents that have supported our association this year and congratulate all our soccer players. The Men's Soccer Scholarship utilizes a peer review system. This year's winner was chosen by his teammates on a number of traits, such as leadership, teamwork, attitude, cooperation, and respect for others. I am proud to present the scholarship of $500 to Ethan Lattice. Ethan has led by example on and off the field. We wish him all the best as he continues his college soccer career at Calvin University in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Congratulations, Ethan.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2022. On behalf of Part Troy West Little League, the Tom Cook Memorial Scholarship, I'd like to award Kelly Fajardo and William Geiger.
Good evening and congratulations to our class of 2022. I just want to say that I'm honored to be here. I'm representing Little Vikings football, and I'm also happen to be an alum of Parsippany Hills High School. And I can say that I remember this day very well, and I'm just really proud of all the students here. I know that my mom made me apply for every scholarship that I was eligible for, and fortunately was awarded some, so I know how the students probably feel today, so congratulations. A little bit about LVF. We are the town Little Football Vikings, and we have boys from the ages of kindergarten to 8th grade playing flag up to tackle football. Last year we had roughly 125 participants and many volunteers, some of which I see out here in the crowd. We take pride in the privilege we have to help develop boys into good young men and great athletes. And what is built here is special, and we're happy to play a small role in that. Our scholarship is awarded every year to a former Little Viking player. Our requirements are that he played at least 3 years in our program, played 4 years at PHHS, and the essay they have to write describes how their participation in the LVF program prepared them for high school. This year we had some really great essays that were written. If any of the English teachers are here, you guys did a great job teaching these young men how to write. It was a really difficult decision because they were all so good, but I want to announce that Eric Oslin is our 2022 LVS Scholarship Award winner.
Sorry, I thought I was going to be able to do that a little bit faster. Okay, a few different scholar-athlete presentations. Our first is from the Little Vikings Cheerleading Scholarship. Little Vikings football cheerleading program is dedicated to instilling firmly in the children of the community the ideals of good sportsmanship, honesty, value of hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The recipient of this year's scholarship is being awarded to the cheerleader who has exemplified these values throughout her time as a Little Viking cheerleader and Little Viking coach. She is kind, has great leadership skills, and is always willing to help. She has a clear passion for cheer and is a great role model. Congratulations to Melissa Trujillo. The Parsippany Soccer Club is a youth organization for players ranging from U8 to U19 with fields in Parsippany. PSC has academy, premier, and travel teams comprised of players located throughout North and Central New Jersey. PSC Academy also has teams U20 to U23 in the EDP Super 20 Summer League. All this, along with an intramural program of over 700 Parsippany players, makes PSC one of the largest clubs in New Jersey. PSC's professional technical staff also runs various camps and clinics throughout the year. The Parsippany Soccer Club Board of Directors and Scholarship Chairperson Robert Peluso are proud to support this year's scholarship recipient, Ethan Lattis. The Parsippany Hills Parent Field Hockey Senior Scholarships are awarded to 4 different players. The following players, please come forward. Vaishnavi Amin, Rachel Beeler, Reagan Murphy, and Noga Vardy. The 2022 Parsippany Hills Cheer Parent Association Scholarship goes to Antonetta Albano. Antonetta has been a 4-year participant in the Par Hills Cheer program, spending all 4 years on the varsity and her last as a captain. Throughout the years, Antonetta has proven herself to be a dedicated team member and leader of the Parsippany Hills Vikings cheer team. Antonetta was chosen as the recipient for this scholarship award based on her essay on how she will utilize her leadership and team building skills acquired while participating in the cheer program. Okay, swimming. Swimming must have raised a lot of money this year. Good job to those swim parents. I'll call you up individually. Might make it a little bit easier with this stack here. First up, Juliana Gaudio. Emily Lee. Caitlin Lynn. Reagan Moffitt. Samarth Muthiala. Crystal Nunes. Dylan Ostalaza. Kirthi Peruka. Josh Picado. Abhinav Vladi. Nick Valicki. And Kylie Wan. Okay, our next two are NJAC Male and Female Student Athlete Award. These are based off of a coach's selection to find the students that embody sportsmanship, hard work, and just being a great teammate. So our Female Student Athlete of the Award this year is Kira Stensgaard. And our male NJAC student athlete is Nish Patel. We have two more. Our female athlete of the year is Megan Nisita. And our male athlete of the Year is Dominic Verducci.
Hello, my name is Michael Iapika. I'm one of the band directors here at Parsippany Hills High School. It is my honor every year to present the Andrew Quinn Memorial Scholarship to a student in the Parsippany Hills Band. I am so grateful for the Quinn family for allowing me to do this each year. Their requirements are that I select a student that represents Andrew, that has a likeness to Andrew, and that embodies what Andrew stood for. And I am so grateful for the opportunity. It really allows me to stay connected to Andrew in a very special way. Andrew Quinn was a very special person. He was a student of mine. I worked very closely with him in the Mount Tabor summer band program, and he became a good friend after he graduated. And this year, I am very proud to announce that the winner of the Andrew Quinn Scholarship, $1,000 scholarship, is Scott Hilsinger. The Mount Tabor Summer Band Program each year gives an award to one senior at each high school, Parsippany Hills and Parsippany High, as well as one 8th grader at Central and Brooklawn as an Outstanding Musician Award. And the winner this year at Parsippany Hills High School is Sydney Spindler.
Hi, my name is Michelle Christensen, and I'm the other band teacher here at Par Hills. This next award is a national music award that is given to an outstanding student in a music program. It is named after John Philip Sousa, the American March King, and it just is meant to exemplify someone who has been high achieving in music, shows great drive, and also artistry as a performer. And this year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award is Jade Schaefer. These next awards are called Band Service Awards. These are given to students from the music program who have been in our band classes here curricularly, usually for all 4 years. If they've attended for 4 years, they've also been involved in extracurricular groups from our chamber ensembles, marching band, jazz band, pit orchestra for the musical, and community outreach. So several of these here. Okay. All right, the first Band Service Award goes to Catherine Arthur.
Kunal Kohan.
Ryan Dauber.
Tavishi Dale.
Lennon Fitzgerald.
Ishan Hu.
Sophia Levitsky.
Marvin Lee.
Caitlin Lynn.
Sydney Spindler.
Olivia Yang.
And Kalina Yurchuk.
Thank you, students, for your years of service to the band program. We really appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Nicole Pagivinio. I am the choir teacher in for Kate Muka this year, and I have the honor of presenting the Choir Service Awards. Similarly to the band, the Choir Service Awards are presented to graduating seniors who have helped the choir through their participation in their high school experience. So the first service award goes to Ashvi Desai. The next service award goes to Jade Schaefer. The next one is for Julia Heller. Emma Ludvigsen. Nicole Narvaez. Jaden Cohen. And our last one is a joint band and choir service award for Dylan Rodriguez. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Mulvena, and I'm the Marine representative for Parsippany Hills High School. Every year, the Marine Corps recognizes students for musical excellence, distinguished athlete, and scholastic excellence. Thank you. This year, the award for musical excellence was nominated by the musical department, and it's given to Dylan Stock. For distinguished athlete, we recognize one male and one female, not just for their accomplishments on the field, but also just for their teamwork, commitment, and dedication to the sport. The male recipient this year is David Zelinskis. And the female recipient is Kira Stensgaard. And for scholastic excellence, it is not necessarily the student with the highest GPA, but those that showed the most dedication in the classroom and the most overall improvement as well. The female recipient is Hannah Mao. And the male recipient is Akshat Shavan Patil. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Hello, we are Mrs. Jala and Miss Desai, and we are the advisors of the Indian Cultural Club. ICC puts on a show in May to display dances and outfits from India. Our show this year was called Kismet, and you can watch it on the Part Hills TV YouTube channel. We had a great senior class this year, and we wanted to acknowledge the hard work of our senior board members.
Our first club member this year was a dedicated member of ICC since she was a freshman. She helped choreograph dances throughout all 4 years of her time at the Hills and was always a great helping hand to the board. We were lucky to have her in our club and would like to present an award to Kanishka Patel.
We also have a member who created our sweatshirts last year, and for this year added the names for the choreographers onto the backs of the t-shirts. It helped to make our choreographers stand out. We present an award to Sia Shah. I'll go give you go.
Our junior advisor for this year was someone who is always willing to offer a helping hand, especially with her artistic abilities. For the design of our show shirts to the letters that were hung up on stage, she took her responsibilities with stride. Thank you for all that you have done. We present an award to Radha Daduk.
Our publicist for this year was an unforgettable member of our skit, Rajesh, but you can call him Rajesh Kumar. He was super helpful at managing the backstage chaos during our show and also maintained our Instagram with critical information for the club members. We present an award to Neil Patel.
This year's treasure was someone who jumped to help in any way that she could. Other than managing t-shirt and show ticket sales, as well as helping plan fundraisers, this board member was in multiple segment dances and the skit. We were lucky to have her on board this year. We present an award to Dhruvi Dangar.
Our historian for this year created a wonderful slideshow that showed off all our members of the club in our preparation for the show. She's also a very talented dancer that we were lucky to have choreographing senior dance. Thank you so much for all you contributed. We present an award to Pooja Patel.
This year's vice president always kept our club laughing. Not only did she help choreograph dances, contribute to the skit, and make sure everything ran smoothly, she did it all with a smile. We appreciate all the hard work that she contributed to make our club the best that it could be this year, and we can't thank her enough. We present an award to Meera Thakur.
Last but certainly not least, our president for this year worked tirelessly all year to give the best show and experience for all club members. From running a car wash in September to managing a Gerba night in November to being at practices starting in January to our show in May, she really can do it all. We know that she put her all into this amazing show, and she was a great example of leadership and fun for all members. We present an award to Dara Patel.
Thank you to the board members and all club members this year.
This student has been one of the best presidents in our club's history. She has raised thousands of dollars as a member and leader of our club to be donated to various charities in our local community. She has helped create and design a recipe book that has sold over 50 copies. She has been a selfless student who exemplifies the best qualities found at PHHS. The Erase Club Award goes to Noga Vardy. The Italian Honor Society Club awards two scholarships. The Italian Honor Society Excellence in Italian Award goes to Brooke Basile for her outstanding performance and high achievement in Italian these past 4 years. The Italian Honor Society Leadership in Italian goes to Ishan Hu. We are pleased to recognize Ishan's accomplishments as president of the Italian Honor Society, her contributions to the society during the past year, and her leadership and performance in Italian. Congratulations, Ishan. The following students are being recognized by Student Council for their leadership, service, and school spirit. An essential member of the Student Council, served as president in the New Jersey Association of Student Councils, and is dedicated to making the Hills a special place to be. This member is Melissa Lallo. The next student is a committed member of the PHHS Executive Board of Student Council. As vice president, she came up with creative events that motivated Par Hill students to get involved. Congratulations, Shania Alvarez. Another integral member of the Student Council has served on the PHHS Executive Board as well as many other committees throughout his 4 years. Congratulations, Kunal Chauhan. This concludes this year's Senior Award ceremony. Thank you again to our sponsors, presenters, and families for their continued support. The dedication and passion these students have consistently shown for their education and community is what makes us all proud to be Vikings. We have no doubt they will continue to do amazing things in the future. Thank you again. Have a great night and get home safe.